Let's talk about the Chinese man that killed a Nigerian woman in her family house in Kano State on Friday, the 16th of September 2022. It was said that the Chinese man, whose name is Mr. Geng, jumped over the fence of the victim's family house, sneaked into her bedroom, and stabbed her multiple times until she passed. The victim, whose name is Ummita Sani, was a 23-year-old graduate who was currently doing her NYSC as at the time of her death, and it was gathered that Ummita used to date the Chinese man Mr. Geng at a certain point in her life. In fact, sources are claiming that this tragedy might be a crime of passion. Ummita and Geng was said to have dated for 2 years. However, their relationship did not last long, as Ummita eventually got married to another man. Unfortunately still, a marriage with a new man did not also last, as she ended up divorcing the husband and then moving into her father's house, returning to being single again. So after Ummita divorced her husband, she had to take a moment to survey a new life as a single woman. Mind you, she was just 23 years old. So Mr. Geng, hearing that Ummita was single again, began trying to get her back. According to Ummita's mother, Mr. Geng kept coming to look for Ummita in the house, trying to, see if they could get back together allegedly. But it seemed Ummita was done with him, and obviously she didn't have any interest. After all, when she left him the first time, she got married to another man. It's unclear how long that marriage lasted, but it seemed as though it was enough time for him to have moved on. I mean, why was he coming to look for her now that she is divorced? And was he really angry at her all the while? Or did his anger just show up out of the blue? So frustratedly seeing that he had been unable to reach her, he decided to take a very drastic move. On the said day the horrible incident happened, Friday the 16th, Mr. Geng had sneaked into the girls' compound by jumping into their fence. When he got to the door, Ummita's mother tried to stop him, but he shoved her aside, rushed into the room, barged in where the girl was sleeping, and basically just killed her. He tried to run, but neighbors immediately apprehended him and held him under arrest. So basically everyone is saying that he was angry and jealous that he was trying to get to meet her back, and because of the fact that she rejected him again, he was forced to kill her. More like, if I can't have you, no one can have you again. I mean, someone did have her when he couldn't, so I'm surprised this is now an issue. However, when he was asked why he did it, he pretty much gave a different side of the story. According to what was reported, Mr. Geng claimed that Ummita betrayed him. He claimed that at the time they were dating, he spent a lot of money on her and she promised to marry him, only for her to end the relationship without warning him and going on to get married to another man. And even after she divorced, he is trying to make peace and see if she would take him back, but her refusal made him feel betrayed and made him feel used, and that pretty much angered him and pushed him to do what he did. Mr. Geng has been arrested. He's been reprimanded in Bompai police station in Kano State, as the police are still concluding their investigation. And sadly, Ummita has been laid to rest. She was buried the next day, the day after she was murdered. This story has brought a lot of shock in the hearts of Nigerians, who are pretty much trying to make this a race issue. But apparently, this is just like every other love tragedy that we have heard, read, and even learned about. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like and share this video, and stay following this page. Should there be any updates to this story, I'll be sure to update you. But before you go, 1xBet is the best and most reliable betting platform. Register for free with our promo code TCD and you will get a 300% bonus of up to 189,000 naira. Bet on the UEFA Champions League and participate in the accumulator battle. Placing accumulator bets, the higher the odds, the more the selection. And the larger the stake, the better your chances of winning. And every month, the player who makes more bets would win cool prizes like the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. Click on the link and use our promo code TCD.